Today I'm going to show you how to load an inline muzzle loader. I've got a Thompson Center Arms 50 cal inline muzzle loader. Okay. First off, I'm going to take my loading rod. I'm going to prep the bore, season the bore. Now some people will say you don't need to season the bore, that it needs to be like a rifle and be clean. Well, I don't know. I like to season the bore. Now, my brother-in-law taught me this. I like to use Thompson Center bore butter. Put a little on the patch. It's not too hot today, so when it's hot outside it melts like, well, like butter. Smear a little bit there. Muzzle loaders are messy, so just go ahead and get used to that. So I'm gonna run this down the barrel here. Oh, sorry. Gonna run this down the barrel here. Oh. All the way through. See, that's a that's a whole year's worth of just build up in the safe. You can't keep them clean, I'm not gonna lie. You just try to keep them from rusting too bad. Don't ever leave the breech plug in it. We're gonna run one more. These are just general all-purpose cotton cleaning patches. You can use solvent to start with, but I didn't really want to. A little bit more. Oh yeah, that bore butter is really going to make it easier to load too. All right, good enough. I'm not in a shooting competition. I just need to hit a pie plate at 100 yards because I'm not going to shoot this more than 100 yards. They're capable of it, but I'm not going to do it. Next, I'm lucky because this is a fancy muzzle loader. I have got a removable breech plug that's just removable with your fingers, which most modern ones now would have it. Some of the older ones, or maybe more budget friendly ones, you still got to use a wrench, but for right now, up. That's all I'm doing. Insert the breech plug, twist to the right. Locked in, baby. Okay. Greasy. So now once you do that, you're going to want to clear, even though I had the breech plug out, so like if you're cleaning it with the breech plug in, you're going to want to clear the breech plug because it's got a place where you put the primer. I'm using 209 shotgun primers. Put it in. Every gun, even this, even though you know I didn't load it and there's nothing in here, is always treated as loaded. So we're going to point it down and clear the breech plug. Hear that? Good. Remove the primer. Okay, all that prep work is leading to the loading. Now, what I am using, Hodgkin, I don't know. Read it, you pronounce it the way you want. 100 preformed 50-50 pellets. That means it's 50 grains for 50 caliber, okay? I've got some 50-30. This is also for 50 caliber muzzle loaders, but it's only 30 grains of powder. So if you want to load 130 or 90 or, I don't know, 120 if you wanted to put 4, I don't see why you'd want to do that. But now, what I'm running even though I probably don't need to, because I'm in Florida. The deer aren't big here. 3 pellets. Now, it's gonna come with this little like thing. I don't know, call it what you want. Okay, gonna put the powder in here, slide it off. Put this back. Now, next step, we got our powder. I'm using Barnes 50 cal 290 grain TMZ, a boat tail. I don't know. So what you have here, I use the sabots. Here's your sabot. It's like a little plastic sleeve. You put your bullet in, good to go. Now, you start in the barrel there. I like to use this little bullet starter. You don't have to use it, you can just put the ramrod on it. But this kind of gets her going. The first time you load it, after you've cleaned it, you're gonna be, it's gonna be easier than the second time. Now if you notice, I've got a lot of little marks on here on this ramrod. Mine has a nice little thing so you don't slam it through your hand. If you don't have that, this doesn't fit, but you can, okay, so look, you can take this. This is like the bullet starter here. You can take and put this on to your rod on the end and use that to load it. Muzzle loaders are made to shoot one time. If you miss, you're probably not going to get another shot. I have before, but now you got to use some considerable force. Okay, now you're going to feel it seat. And when I say seat, if you notice, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, there's a line right here. That is, these are all when I used to use 100 grains of powder and different bullets. This is a big bullet and a lot of powder. So now always make sure you remove this rod and put it back in the gun where it belongs. Don't put it in the truck, don't lay it down, and for goodness sakes, don't leave it in the gun. People do that and it can cause quite the problem. So now at this point, all that's left to do is put a primer in. Now our primer's in. Done. For all intents and purposes, this is now a modern firearm. It is ready to shoot. It's the same as any other rifle. You put a shell in, or a cartridge you want to call it, shotgun shell, it's ready to go. Now it's ready to go. It's all loaded in this barrel. If you leave it there, it's going to stay that way. Now, if you go hunting in the morning and you don't see anything, take your primer out. Put it back in. I use little old pill containers. It's perfect for primers. Take it out, put it back. Don't leave it hot, okay? Then when you go hunting, you just put a primer back in. Now, couple little tips that I've learned. I've been muzzle loading about 15 years, okay? When you're sighting it in, mine's sighted in, I'm just gonna check it. On your second shot, I do not clean the barrel like I did in the beginning of the video, and the reason is because in the field, tomorrow morning's opening muzzle loader at the time of me doing this. If I shoot a deer tomorrow morning or shoot at a deer tomorrow morning, I'm going to reload my muzzle loader right then. And the reason is because I'm going to be ready for either a follow-up shot or to go and trail that deer, okay? And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure the regulations in Florida, but most places you can't even have a modern firearm with you when you're muzzleloader, especially if you're on like public access land and stuff like that. So I want my second shot, I want to know where my second shot goes after I shoot the first shot, because the more you shoot one, after about 2 or 3 shots, you really got to clean it because you can't hardly load it. But every time it's going to change position because the barrel's going to be different. It's going to be dirty after this. Okay? Now, I got my shooting bench set up over there. Protection. It is loud. I had a lead sled and I don't know where it is, so don't judge me on my shooting. I'm not a professional shot, nor do I claim to be. I just like to hunt. So, okay. Oh, I got some bags. Not perfect, but it's gonna get the job done. Okay. Got about 100 yards down there, so we're gonna be good. That hurt. That's why I like a lead sled. Goodness gracious. If it's a good shot, I'm gonna show it on camera. If not, you'll never see this footage ever. Guess I'm video intro. Oh yeah, we're good to go. I ain't even gonna shoot again. Not a chance. Rock and roll, as they say. That's good, because I only have 3 more of those sabots, those bullets. So, man, user error could account for some of that, but I'm here. I might move it a little bit to the right and a little bit up, but man, I'm, you know, with my shooting skill, and I know I'm gonna get hammered in the car. Well, you owe it to the, I do owe it to the deer, but you also owe it to the deer not to take a crap shot. And if I'm within 100 yards and I'm aiming here on the vitals of a deer, that's gonna hit the vitals, okay? I'm on a crappy bench, and that's my own fault. I know it. I know I should have had a better bench, but I didn't have time because I had to go to work today. Okay? That's a dead deer.